This is a special podcast Thanksgiving coming to you this morning, Thursday, 23rd November 2023 from Gaza Media in the great city of Huntington, West Virginia. I'm Ernest Kumba, your host. Today's podcast does not replace your Saturday weekly community update. Today is a holiday in the US and we want to celebrate the holiday with you as well. Before we get into the program proper, 3 days ago the Diamond Traveler Agency, also known as Lebialem Transportation Agency, got into a serious accident along the Penja Aze in the littoral region of Cameroon, and the famous chief driver, who has been with the agency from the beginning, passed away. We learned Boy passed away a few minutes later after the accident. Details of this story are still unknown. As mentioned earlier, it is Thanksgiving Day, an annual national holiday in the US, celebrating the harvest and other blessings of the past year. America generally believes that their Thanksgiving is modeled on a 1621 harvest feast shared by the English colonies. And this is one of the busiest times of the year, as families often travel and gather with one another. Of course, Lebialem people resident in the US have also copied or adapted to this tradition of feasting as well, an opportunity to come together. And I also have the opportunity to be with the man who is at the head of the Lebialem community here in the US, the CEO of LECDA USA, Mr. Attendant Pascal, via phone line. Mr. CEO, happy Thanksgiving holiday and welcome to Gaza Media Podcast.
Happy Thanksgiving, Director. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
Yes, as the America is celebrating their blessings and successes, among us, individual family may be celebrating their achievement, maybe in their jobs, school, exam. Some may be celebrating because they've got their legal papers. But what are the BLM people celebrating as a community?
Yeah, once more, thank you so much. And again, I want to first of all thank you for bringing our Saturday morning program to Thursday. Which will give me the opportunity to wish our community a happy Thanksgiving just in time. There is this song that says, count your blessing, name them one by one, and you'll be surprised what the Lord has done. With the Lebialem community, we are facing a lot of challenges, especially when you look at the state of the Lebialem. It is really sad, and that can kind of cloud our ability to see the blessing that God has bestowed on us. But if you take a step back and you look at some of the amazing things that has happened to our community, there is every reason to be thankful and join the Americans to celebrate the Thanksgiving. For this example, if you go way back from 2019 with the COVID pandemic, you will bear with me that the BLM did not suffer just like some other communities did here. I can't even remember how many BLM sons or daughters that we buried here, which is a good reason to be thankful. Director, if you look around the US, you see that a good number of Lebialem sons and daughters, they have entered the United States, either legally or escaping the war through the jungles of Colombia and through Mexico to the US. And this is a blessing that they make it through to the US, and they are going to be a good resource to the community back home when they gain their feet. And Director, you are in the social media, and this last 2023, you've seen a lot of marriages among the BLM sons and daughters. There've been a lot of graduations, nurse practitioner, PhDs, and they have celebrated an anniversary. Marriage anniversaries. All these are things that these are success, and we should not lose sight of some of these wonderful things. Like I said, you can tell the story better because you move around the United States covering some of these wonderful achievements that the community is celebrating. In the field of appointment, we have had some wonderful appointment. I want to talk about the appointment of Justice Forban to the United Nations in New York. And a big appointment, a Lebialem son, appointed by President Biden as an ambassador. That is a huge achievement to Lebialem people, an inspiration. It tells us that what we are able to achieve in America is not just to pick a job, make money, and send home, but we can actually climb the ladder and also be out there and take part in policy making. That is a big reason for the BLM people to celebrate.
That's true.
As a community, we also have LECDA Live. For those of us who've been here for close to 2 decades, you will see that for the past 4 years, we have not seen anything already in the social media like asking for help, GoFundMe to repatriate the remains. Even with so many people from the BLM entering the US, we don't hear GoFundMe. It's not like people are not dying, but it is because we have LECDA Live that has kind of stepped in to take over this responsibility of repatriating the remains of our loved ones when they die here. So we have to be thankful for LECDA Life, and even more thankful to the LECDA Life administrator. Director, last month I was in Ohio.
Yes.
It was early this month.
Yeah,
Trust me, I saw the work that the administrators of LECDA Life are doing for nothing. LECDA Life is helping, but you know that there are still some good and fine people out there that can sacrifice their all for nothing to serve the community. We should be thankful for that. And of course, Director, let me tell you this. I've been in the LECDA BOT since 2016. Last Sunday, we had a board meeting, and I can describe it as one of the best board meetings that we have ever had. So I think the BLM people in America, they are blessed to have the team that they have in the board to run the affairs of LECDA USA. And even when I'm celebrating as a CEO, I will also count that as a personal blessing, because to be a CEO and have some fine ladies and gentlemen like the one I have helping me to deliver Agenda 28 is a blessing. And if I talk to you, it will be an affront to justice if I talk without counting your own blessing, Gaza Media. The CNN of the BLM, a lot of people know the BLM and the good things that are going on in the BLM, even though they are far from home, because of Gaza Media. That is another reason for the community to celebrate. And you know what? I'm excited. I can keep going and going, but I know that I don't have the time to talk. But that is just a tip of the iceberg when it comes to a reason for the BLM people in America to celebrate. Thank you so much.
Mr. CEO, I have heard you. I've heard your response, and I believe our audience are listening to you as well. Before I let you go, eat your own turkey. Any other last word? Let me give you this opportunity. Maybe 1 more minute.
Yes, just this last appeal. The things I've listed, as successes have been contributed by some people. The only thing I will want to send to the entire Lebialem people is that this is November 2023. If I have the opportunity to receive a similar call in November 2024, I want each and every Lebialem son and daughter here in the US to be part of any blessing that I might be recounting for us to celebrate as a community. So ask yourself, what am I doing to be a blessing to the community that I belong to? That will be my last word.
Yeah, Mr. CEO, again, I want to thank you for taking the time to be with me this happy Thanksgiving holiday, special day. Thank you so much. I will hope to see you next time.
Thank you so much. Always a pleasure, Gaza Media, and happy Thanksgiving to all the BLM people in the United States.
Okay. Yeah, dear listener, that was the CEO of LECDA USA, the man who is at the helm of the BLM community here in the US. Tomorrow will be Black Friday. You can take the advantage to and buy stuff for 50% off the price. You can even buy a big smart TV screen, or if you don't like it, you can also return it within 2 weeks and get back your money. You just do like the American do, buy and return. For those that are driving, please be careful. Do not drink alcohol and drive. Stay warm. Again, this is Gaza Media. I'm Ernest Kumba, was your host. Thank you and see you next time.